Hi guys, Deb here from nowdeb.com, and I've been wanting to cook with you guys for a while, but it's been hard to get video made. It's hard to make videos, but I'm gonna give it a shot today. I'm gonna be making some coconut pumpkin muffins, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So let's get started. I'm gonna grab my apron. Sometimes I'm messy. I'm gonna wash my hands, and then we'll get going. I'm ready to get started here, and the very first thing you do is get your oven preheated. We're going to shoot for 400 today. And then I'm going to spray the pan with a little cooking oil so the muffins don't stick. Okay, I've got it sprayed and ready to go for when the oven is heated up and we're ready to cook. I've got everything here to make pumpkin coconut muffins all set up and ready to go, so let's get started. I'm gonna sift the coconut flour into a bowl and add the pumpkin to it. We have a quarter of a cup here of coconut flour, and I'm just gonna sift through, and I like to do it because there's always these nice little chunks. So I'm just going to take a spoon and break those up. Just pushing them through so you don't have any big chunks. Coconut flour is very porous and will soak up and expand, and if you have the big chunk of it, it's going to end up in a muffin and have one dry spot. So I'm going to mix this in with 1 can of pumpkin. It is fall right now, and so people are going a little pumpkin crazy around here. I don't know about where you live. Alright, I'm combining in the coconut flour, and as you can see, I'm just kind of pressing it into the pumpkin, and then I'm rotating it around to try to get more in. I'm going to keep working on this until it's incorporated well. Okay guys, I've got it combined, and I don't know if you can tell, but this pumpkin is a lot lighter colored now than it was before. And I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients here a couple at a time. I've got milk, oil, and I'm using coconut oil. Okay. I have it all mixed together. All that milk and oil is combined. It's a little lighter orange now. And I'm going to add the eggs right here in the middle. And I make a little well so I can just beat up a little bit before I get started. It helps me to get started, but feel free to beat them in your bowl if you like that better. And I'm just going to get this combined now. Success! Eggs are combined now, and I've got a little lighter orange color again. And now I'm gonna just add in some of this sweetness with some light brown sugar. I have about 3/4 of a cup there, so I'm gonna incorporate this as well. Okay, at this point I have all of my wet ingredients together. As you can see, it's pretty smooth and it's gotten a little lighter orange again. So I'm going to just set this to the side while I get the dry ingredients ready. So just to show you this here, you know, if you have a food processor and you want to use that and just pulse them up, that's fine, that works. But I usually just take the side because the cleanup on a food processor takes so long, and I'm just hitting each one and smashing. Very scientific. You don't need fancy tools to be cooking. Sure, they're a nice convenience to have, but I've been talking to a lot of my friends who are 20-something, and they just don't have the fancy gadgets. So this actually works, and it's less cleanup. If you have a food processor, a blender, feel free to use it, but if not, just use your measuring cup. There you have it. Now you have small pieces of nut that won't all just meet up at the bottom of your muffin. Not very fancy, but it sure does work. Moving on to the dry ingredients, I have some oatmeal here. You can use straight up oatmeal flour, but what I did is I bought gluten-free oatmeal, like a steel cut oats or a quick cook oats, whichever you prefer, but please read the labels because not all of them are gluten-free. So I have my oatmeal that I have blended up to make my own flour. I like mine a little thicker so it has a little bit of better texture in the muffin, but if you like it super thin, just straight up buy oatmeal flour or buy oatmeal and pulse it yourself to the consistency that you like. We're gonna add this flour in, and then we're gonna add our spices. I've got some baking powder, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, ginger, and some salt in here. And we are just going to get this combined. Okay, I'm just going to get this combined. If you were using oatmeal flour that has a very fine grain, I would suggest you sift it. But since I'm using a little thicker that I've ground down on my own, because I prefer that, I did not sift it. It wouldn't make it through a sifter. Okay. Oh, that smells good. Now we're going to get our coconut. I originally added coconut to these because my friend Barbara really likes coconut, and her husband Roy, also my friend, side note, likes pumpkin, so I thought why not combine it, and it actually pairs up really, really nice. So I'm just going to get this combined here. You can use unsweetened coconut or sweetened if you like your things a little sweeter. I tend to use the unsweetened in here because I think it's sweet enough. But if you got a big sugar tooth, use the sweetened coconut. And last but not least is our pecans. I'm going to combine them in here, and I add pecans because I like a little bit of bite. I don't want my muffin to just be gooey. I want to have a little bite to it, something that I can chew, a little texture. So I've got everything in here combined, and the nuts are coated well. And let's get it combined with the wet ingredients. You see here, it started to separate. See some of that liquid running around? So I'm just going to give it a stir quick to get that back incorporated. And it seems to have grown a little bit, that flour expanding, that coconut flour. And for every about 1/4 cup of coconut flour, you need 1 egg because it just soaks up so much stuff. All right, we have this combined, and I'm going to put in maybe half of this from the dry ingredients, and I'm going to get it mixed in. All right, that first half is in here, and you can see the little pieces of the oatmeal, some coconut, the little nuts. So I'm going to get the rest of this in here. Throw that in the sink. I'm going to mix it and combine it in, but I'm not going to make you watch. Okay, I'm just kidding. You can watch. So I kind of just do a circular to get it going, and then you see it leaves some on the outside. So I come down the side and make sure I'm getting the stuff in the middle and on the bottom. And this is a lot thicker now. And it still has a nice orange color. So I have all that mixed in, and sometimes I really do like using the clear bowls because I'm gonna check the bottom and make sure I don't have any big spots of oatmeal and things that are not combined. So there's a benefit to using a clear bowl. Okay, here we are with our pan that we greased before, and I'm gonna start filling these up. It takes about 1/4 cup. I got my fancy pecan smasher here, ready to go to help out. So I'm gonna just start filling up. It should fill it up pretty much to the top. These muffins are gonna rise a little, but they aren't gonna get super tall. And when I get done filling these, I'll bring you guys back. Okay, I have them all filled, and as you can see, I have a little bit of batter left. So I'm just gonna divvy up the rest because there's not much left here. I'll just try to even them out. If one was really huge, I would take some out or move it around. So let's get it. This should make 12 muffins. Or if you have one of those pans that makes really huge muffins, it'll make 6. Okay, these look good. I'm gonna get them in the oven. You do 435, 36, 37 minutes. I'll check them. I'll set it for maybe 36 and then see how they're doing. There goes nothing. 6 minutes. See you in 36 minutes. So I'm waiting for the muffins to get done. I have about 20 minutes left, and I thought, oh, I'll get something to eat because I've done the dishes. Let's see, I got everything cleaned up. Waiting for it to dry. I might help it along a little bit. But then I remembered my friend Brad gave me some spaghetti sauce, and I have some leftovers. So I thought I would make up a little lunch. So this is Brad's homemade spaghetti sauce. Oh, that's a huge piece of garlic there. So I'm gonna just throw this into the toaster oven. Let me get this out and get it on there. There we go, I found a stand. Oh, so I have on the bottom, I'm gonna drizzle this over the top. These are garlicky grilled cheese, which you can find the recipe for that on the blog. I'll try to include it in the description below. So I'm gonna just pop these in the toaster oven for 10-15 minutes and see how they come out. I'm gonna bake it at 400. How's that sound? Start with 10 minutes and see how they make it. Smelling fabulous. I'm gonna have to get this recipe from Brad. I hope he'll share it. Throw this back in. Should we take a peek? Oh, it's starting to melt. All right, I have about 6 minutes left, and I was like, can I even eat in 6 minutes? I don't know. So I'm gonna eat it. However it is. It smells good. Cheese. I just burned my thumb. Ooh, check that out. Okay. I'm gonna try and eat before the muffins are done. That's pretty good, huh? Aluminum foil cools off really fast, so you can touch it. There's a little gooey, a little gooey, and there's my sauce off. Okay. So here it is. here and sit down. Get some stools here. And taste and see. Oh, did you hear that crunch? Sometimes it's really hard to know what to do with leftovers. You know what I mean? Or is it just me? You guys have problems with that? I love using up leftovers with random things. It's good. I'm gonna stop and eat this quick, hopefully before the timer goes off. Because you guys don't want to sit and watch me eat, right? Imagine that. Can she do it? I'm trying to... No, she can't. Okay, I got my fancy toothpick. Check and see how it looks. It's pretty clean. Yeah, I'm gonna say they're done. So I'm gonna let them sit here for 10 minutes and cool, and I'm gonna finish my lunch that I didn't get done. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes, my timer went off, and I've got some wax paper here covering a cooling rack, not because you need it, but because I'm lazy and I don't want to clean the cooling rack. I'm just gonna set it on the wax paper and then, yeah. So now you know, I'm lazy. I'm gonna just move these out of the pan. Okay. Just gonna pop this in the pan. That's pretty good. Okay, so look, my friend Roy made it home just in time to help me test the muffins. So we're just gonna, I'll give you the big half.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh
Hope you enjoy it.
boy. Oh, thank you.
It's a little hot.
Mmm,
That's very good.
very good. This is done in the middle.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
nice.
A little crunch on the top.
It's good. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to subscribe to my channel, and you won't miss any videos in the future. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up below and comment what's your favorite pumpkin recipe, or is there something else you wanted to know about cooking? Or here's one for my lunch. What's your favorite thing to do with leftovers? Thanks guys. See you again today. Blessings.